Alright, hopefully it's filming. So I wanted to do this for a little while now, and I put together a little composition of questions people had sent me over my travels, and as well, I recently put a post out on Instagram for people to send me some questions, and I got some through that. So I want to do a Q&A. So this is going to be Q&A number one. So just going to start from the very beginning, introduce myself, and we'll go from there, because possibly some of you don't really know much about me, so we'll just start from the very beginning. So, my name is Patrick Schliver. I'm an Australian. I'm 18 years old, and I started traveling on January 15th this year. Last year, I graduated from high school, and after graduating, I just wanted to get out and start seeing the world. So I bought my first plane ticket, a one-way ticket to Turkey, Istanbul, and that's where my journey started. And over the past few months, I think I've developed both creatively and as a person, and my morals have developed in who I am, and this is what I want to share with you guys. So the whole reason behind this trip was to do two things: to see the world, learn about new cultures, new experiences, and travel for the sake of traveling, to see how things are. And the second was to be inspired creatively. I had picked up photography as a hobby a few years back, and over time I started to lose interest, and I wanted to rebuild that interest. So I did it through photography and through traveling. And I think as a photographer and as a creative person, this journey has definitely inspired me and helped me to advance creatively. So, next question is, how do you move from place to place? Do I drive? No, I don't drive. Often for transport, I'm taking trains or buses because they're the cheapest. And occasionally I'll also take a flight because I can get them sometimes for around €20, which in Australia is going to be like $30, which is pretty good. And that's from country to country. What is the best thing about traveling? The best thing about traveling is definitely the people you meet. I can't tell you how many awesome people I've met over this trip, both who've inspired me to do more or just shown me a great time. I met people from all different walks of life who've given me different perspectives on the world and different perspectives on how to be as a person and how to be a better person. And I think this is one of the best things, is just meeting other people. You learn so much. Favorite place I've been to? Dubrovnik, hands down. I'll show you some photos. It's just amazing. It's King's Landing from Game of Thrones, but I was there in winter and it was like 16 degrees, which was hot. People were swimming. It was fantastic and beautiful city. So if you get the chance, please go. Is travel draining? Yes and no. There are some nights, once I've started this vlog, I've been up at 5 a.m. editing and then to post it straight away. Same with some of the logistics. Sometimes it can get very stressful planning from one place to another, or just arriving in a place with no plans. Sometimes the stress can be really, really draining emotionally as well. But it is worth it, and in the end, the adrenaline and the excitement of having these experiences definitely makes up for it. How do I afford it? So throughout my last 2 years of high school, I picked up a few jobs and a few side gigs. So I was a magician, I was a DJ, I was a bartender, a waiter, a barista. I was in retail selling shoes. and I was also doing side jobs like gardening occasionally to make an extra buck. And throughout these jobs, I would even skip school sometimes just to work to make a bit more money. And so through these jobs, I managed to save up enough money to start traveling, purchase a new camera as well, and that's how I afford it. But I do have to save on the go, and that comes to the next question, which is how do I save on the go? And that is through buying cheap food and not splurging. I've pretty much kept all the same clothes that I've started with. I think I've bought one extra pair of pants, and I've bought a suit jacket from a store, a secondhand store, for like €10. So it was really, really cheap, and that was because I actually needed it. So it was kind of worth it in the end. But that's another story. But buying cheap food, so pasta and pasta sauce is a go-to for me because it's very, very cheap. It's like €1 for one meal for two people. Not buying lots of souvenirs and stuff like that. The only souvenirs that I do buy are postcards. So, and that's cost me 20 cents. And those are the only souvenirs that I buy, as well as that, just being money savvy. I tend not to try and spend a lot of money on going out, so going to pubs and drinking. If we are going to have a party, we tend to buy from a shop because it's so much cheaper than buying from a bar. As well, saving on travel costs and accommodation. Accommodation, I will stay in hostels rather than hotels because it's so much cheaper. Shared accommodation as well. Currently, my living space, I'm staying with 6 other guys, and I'm not paying a lot for it. Alright. Do I miss home? Yeah. I miss home. But it's not that I'm homesick or not that I want to go back. It's the small things that I miss. And I was explaining this to someone the other night. It's those small things. I miss my mates. I miss my family. I miss my dog. I miss being able to go and do things that were familiar to me. Going down to the river, which was my spot, or jumping in the car and just going for a night drive or something like this. It's just these small little experiences that I was able to do. Yeah, I don't know, I miss home. And it's just those small things. But I don't think I would go back anytime soon. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, brother. Am I currently working? I had an interview today, and I've got another interview tonight with an English teaching company. So that is my current plans, to start working, make some money. And after that, my future plans are to hit the road. I'm planning to do the Camino de Santiago in August, and end of July, I'm also going to Tomorrowland. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys with me, because that's going to be crazy. So that's going to be the end of Q&A number 1. If you have any questions, please do leave them down below. As well, like, share, subscribe. I guess that's how it works. As well as that, check out my Instagram, please. I'm posting photos from my whole trip, as well as currently what I'm doing in Paris. And if you like the vlog as well, let me know what you like about it. And if you don't like it, please also let me know what you don't like about the vlog. Sorry guys, it cut out right at the end. But I just wanted to thank you guys for watching.